This time in the garage, we're doing Bring a Trailer picks from a recent week.
First car. I don't know who this is. That's Soren.
That's me. 1986 Webcraft Concorde 35 foot. This is not a car.
Don't know how I guessed that.
Oh, I was going to pick
It was,
this.
however, it made me laugh because it has a trailer, so you don't need to bring one. You do need to bring something capable of towing that, though.
35 footer for 28.5.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that other than that maybe it seems kind of Miami Vice to me. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's 2 Chevy big block Mirror Cruiser inboards.
Nice.
So that's going to get total shit gas mileage. I mean, all boats do.
It's a boat.
It's a boat.
Yeah.
It's in Ballston Spa, New York. So it's definitely nowhere near Miami.
You know, it could still be kind of Miami Vice.
Ooh. Pretty nice shape.
For 1986.
Yeah. None of those gauges work.
You don't know that.
Look at all that.
The lounge. It's a V berth.
It's got carburetors.
86. Plus, I don't think boat stuff's regulated the same way as car stuff is.
In what way?
Emissions.
It's definitely not.
I feel like that's one of those boats that someone's like, got 30 grand kicking around looking for a boat. I mean, I would buy it.
I think that's one of those things that you buy and then you go, why the hell did I do this?
Yeah.
That's just a boat in general.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I think especially a boat like this, because it's not very expensive for the amount of boat that you're getting, but it will probably make you insane maintaining it.
It's the best day and the worst day.
Yep.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I mean, the trailer looks nice. If you're committed to...
Looks like it's been in saltwater for a little while.
Don't think it's been in saltwater.
No?
Uh-uh.
Why is it all rusty?
It's a boat.
It's from 1986.
It's 40 years old. It's actually, seems to me to be in pretty good shape for a 40-year-old boat.
Huh.
Guessing that's reasonably fast as boats go. Because it's pointy and it's got big engines.
Yeah, it's quicker than mine.
Enough.
And it's got windows below the hull line, which is interesting. Or the deck line, I guess.
It's for the lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, those aren't underwater.
Uh-oh.
No, certainly not while it's moving.
No.
I would guess that boat's not underwater beyond where those little wheels are when it's moving.
Sure.
Anyhow,
okay.
I mean, I don't want it.
You don't?
No. I thought it was interesting. I was trying to pick something that was interesting.
Okay.
1950 Lagonda 2.6 liter drophead coupe by Tickford, which I think this is a pretty good looking car. At least the front half. The back half is not as interesting to me, but it's old and it's that's Italian, right? So
what?
Is Lagonda Italian?
No, it's British.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem British. Middlesex, England. There you go.
Aston Martin Lagonda.
Cool. At any rate, I think it's kind of cool. It's red, which is bordering on unfortunate. And obviously it's right-hand drive, which doesn't help any. But
I feel like the wheels aren't in the right spot.
That picture just looks like a call over on its side. Which ones, the front or the back?
Well, mainly the rears.
Yeah,
well, they're covered partially.
Yeah,
I like that the bottom part of the covering is aluminum or stainless or nickeled or whatever. So
maybe that's almost better than a full skirt. I don't know.
Doesn't have rock chips on the paint, is my guess. Anywho, I think it's kind of cool.
Huh.
I think it's better than a boat.
Do you?
It's funny because I've been thinking this entire time the boat is way better than this.
So
well, you get to vote your vote.
I think we're keeping the boat.
Do what you got to do. Ecotech powered Baja style Volkswagen Beetle,
Nice.
which, to be fair, this entire set for me I had labeled as the bad. So
The
But,
bad?
I don't like this. That being said,
What? This could replace your truck in an instant, and you'd love it.
It would be
Oh, yeah.
totally not useful for any of the same stuff.
What are you talking about?
It's a
Roof rack.
It's a dune buggy.
You don't use your truck anyways for
I do.
truck things.
I moved 5 tons of compost yesterday.
You did not move 5 tons of compost.
It was a whole lot of trips. It was awful. I mean, it wasn't awful, but it was.
How did you weigh it?
Yeah. It would be like 2 extra trips with this.
Yep.
Because where I bought it, that's
Why
how
the-
you buy it.
That's why they make trailers.
Anyhow, this would have been 100% not useful for that.
Sure could. You could be towing it home with a trailer just doing a wheelie. What?
Right. Well,
And looking cool doing it.
I kind of like it as a dune buggy.
Dude.
I certainly like that it does not have the standard, whatever that is, 68 cubic inch Volkswagen engine. If it's even that. It's 2 liter, right?
1600 cc's.
1600.
He's into cubic inches lately.
I am.
For some reason.
I'm feeling the cubes.
1.6
I
liters.
thought he was a metric
0.6
lover.
liters. That'd be about 100 cubic inches. 110. I do prefer metric.
24.5. $4,000 cheaper than the boat. Fair?
Yeah, I'm going to go with this.
The maintenance on this will be way better than on the boat.
Well, I'd use this more often.
Assuming that you don't drive this in the water.
Oh, this is definitely get driven in the water.
Well, not the same kind of water.
Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with Bear.
Well, as do I. 350 powered custom 1948 Ford F6 COE pickup.
Is that 350 cubic inches?
I'm assuming that it is. And almost certainly not a Ford engine.
Or is it cc's?
That's downright funny looking.
I think I pretty much hate everything about
This
this.
is terrible.
Yeah.
That was my object.
So your object was to find the worst things?
This was the
on Bring
bad.
It Trailer?
This set, I was looking for bad stuff. And I
Okay.
feel like I succeeded.
Definitely succeeded.
That's pretty bad.
Because
I mean,
like that at all.
I do like the cab over engine Fords.
This one also doesn't have the wheels in the right spot.
I think the wheels are just not right.
All right, Bear. Do like
Whatever's not that.
whatever's not that. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus.
1958 Citroen 2CV.
I thought you liked these.
I do like these, but I know that you don't.
Yeah.
And being a 58, it's more correct in terms of being the original. This has the seats you can use as like lawn chairs for a picnic.
Yeah.
I personally would have this because I like it, but I don't think you would.
It's got that rare string steering wheel.
I don't think that's the way those were supposed to be. I think someone has just wrapped that with cord so that it has good grip and or doesn't fall apart.
Uh-huh.
It is a hideous color.
What's faster across a plowed field, this or the dune buggy?
The dune buggy, obviously. Although this will be more comfortable.
You think?
I don't think so.
Or I guess yeah, that was the question. Sorry. What would be more comfortable?
Obviously this.
This or the dune buggy?
This has
Dune
the
buggy.
hydrodynamic suspension.
Yeah, but the dune buggy's got long travel things.
Yeah, it's still going to
And tons of sidewall.
We'll let the internet decide that.
Mm-hmm.
It may depend on the speed you're going.
As fast, flat out.
Flat out?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely this thing, because this thing's flat out is going to be way
Across
slower
the field?
30.
than that thing's flat out.
Yeah.
No. No.
Do what you got to do.
No. Bear.
Yeah, buggy.
Kill it.
Oh yeah, shoot this thing. This is a 1984 GMC C1500 Sierra
Classic.
with a turbocharged 6-liter Vortec.
Do you read that not in the order it is in, just to make my mind explode?
I read it in the order that it should be in.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, but that's not the order that it is in.
Yeah, because they don't do it right.
Right.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was black. It's like a ruby. Black cherry is what it's called. Short bed, standard cab. I hate the
Awful
wheels,
wheels. Awful.
but the rest of it could be good. You never know.
I mean, from that angle, the wheels aren't terrible.
No,
But you know that in real life, the wheels are terrible.
that's not too bad.
Nah, interior's not bad.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of single cab, short bed,
Single turbo.
GMC ness.
VS Racing, billet turbo.
It's got truck Norris cam. That's all I care about.
It's got Chuck Norris cam.
Truck Norris.
What is Truck Norris cam?
That's a Brian Tooley camshaft. It's the Truck Norris cam.
It's basically the engine setup that needs to be in my Tahoe.
Do you think that that's in any way licensed, or they're just hoping he doesn't sue them?
Why would he sue him?
Truck Norris.
Truck Norris.
It's still clearly treading on his reputation.
Well, you'd have to sue all those people that did the Chuck Norris things.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
I think he's got a good sense of humor there.
He may well. I mean, he makes fun of himself in movies sometimes, which I find hilarious. But
Yeah.
Just saying, it's possible.
I think that's a nice little truck. But definitely get rid of the wheels.
Yes.
And then probably tidy a couple things up here and there. And
Yeah.
How much was
Pretty
this?
good.
I think it's cheap.
25.7.
25
Bid
grand.
2.
If I had this,
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I would sell the wheels on eBay, and then I would sell the rest to you, Bear.
Good. I think
I think you could sell the whole thing to Bear.
Yeah.
And then he could just deal with the wheels.
Yeah, but I'd have to sell it to him for more.
It's got a lot of really nice suspension stuff on it, too.
ooh. Yeah, it does.
The front's tubular control arms,
Yeah.
sway bar,
Big sway bars.
coilovers.
The Soren had a theme, I guess, for this one.
Uh-huh.
I also had one, which was
Trucks.
no semi cheap, cool things you could just buy.
Okay.
So I think 25 grand. If it's, I didn't read it was a bid too. But if that sold for 25 grand, that would be pretty cool.
I think even at 30, it's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
2006 Audi S4 Avant.
Well, 51
Sold $5,100.
Oh, those wheels are terrible.
Yeah, but they're factory. I think
They're not more terrible than the wheels that are on the pickup.
I think they're Audi wheels. Are those factory S4 wheels?
You might be right there. I don't know.
This is an automatic
Oh, it is.
because it doesn't say 6-speed up here.
Dang it. Anyway. It's a lot of future headache for $5,000.
Yeah, I think with the automatic, I don't want that headache.
No.
What about the service position?
What about it?
I think the service position is
have,
worse on this one.
That's going to have service position.
I don't think you can service what you need to service
Uh-uh.
on service position.
It's still going to have it.
I think service position on this one is usually engine out.
Okay. Truck.
Car.
Whoa.
I don't care for that truck.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the truck.
Okay, good.
All right.
It's fine.
1996 BMW M3 Coupe 6-speed with a supercharger. Sold for $16,500.
Huh. Headlights are terrible.
Yeah.
Wheels are good.
I feel like I've been where that picture is taken.
Color's pretty good.
On a parking garage. Yeah. I mean, it's white. It's got good wheels. It's got a 6-speed.
Out of an E46 M3.
Yeah.
That's where they go when all those weirdos take them out and put automatics in them.
Well, that transmission's been gone for a long time.
I'm just messing.
Where is this?
Where's the car?
Yeah.
Sydney, Florida.
Florida.
Have you been there?
I don't know. Might have been.
That's nicer than I thought it was going to be. I thought the interior would be junk. I think that's a hell of a buy. I don't know that I usually don't like superchargers, but I don't know that I don't mind it.
I don't think I'd bother paying that on one of those.
Is an E36, right?
Yeah. I think that's the right M3 to put a supercharger on.
Absolutely.
Is the E46 was still a straight 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was after that they went to the V8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's way nicer than I thought it was going to be. Because these are getting kind of silly.
And the M stripes are even appropriate.
Pricing, you mean?
Yeah.
Are they? If you've got Vaders and a coupe and
yeah,
a manual.
Yeah, I mean, they're over 10 for like a junk one.
How much was this?
16. This thing's like mint condition with a supercharger on it.
A Dynon supercharger is as close as you can get to a factory supercharger, right?
Kind of.
I mean, on this.
It's only got 113,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd own that.
Yeah, for 16.
Well, I like it better
Seems
than the
like
truck.
a deal.
Like it better than the truck? I do too.
I do too.
Goodbye, truck.
Now, here we go. 1999 Mercedes-Benz C43 AMG station wagon.
Japanese market.
JDM. I don't know if it's going to be right-hand or left-hand drive.
Should be left.
Hoping so. Because this is cool. I don't think we got these. This is, you got the V8 in it, Soren.
Okay.
Bid to 24,000 in March. Sold for 24,000 now.
So,
Perfect.
you said it's got the V8 in it, Soren. Like, I would be questioning.
Well, you probably don't know what any of that means.
Well, I stopped listening at Mercedes.
Yeah.
Or stopped caring, at least.
This is the most reliable engine Mercedes has ever made.
Yeah, but
I don't think that's true.
That is true.
I don't
Ask the internet.
I don't
Really?
wish to
More than
embrace what Mercedes
Yeah.
would say about me.
505?
Yeah.
More reliable than that.
Yeah.
The diesels that people put millions of miles on.
Well,
that is
not a diesel, not probably the most petrol powered.
Okay.
Bear's not even considering diesels
No.
as a thing. Like, why would
I mean, look how good that is. That looks
It's okay.
fantastic. What do you mean?
Well, don't you think the 3 Series wagon looks better?
No. The E36 looks way worse than
No,
this.
E46.
I don't know.
Yeah. These do a weird thing back here.
I like it.
Mercedes is basically German Lincoln.
Okay. I was
And-
thinking more Cadillac, but
They don't have an equivalent of Cadillac. I don't
Great
think.
wheels.
No, they're not. They're awful.
They are fantastic wheels.
They're just chunky and
That
bad.
those are great wheels.
would be a great daily driver.
It might be a good one.
No, it'd be a good one.
I don't know about great.
Okay.
Still an automatic.
Yeah. But it's a V8 automatic, sit in traffic, pick up the kids, take the dog to the dog things.
Soren?
Please.
How much money was the
Too much. BMW.
Mercedes?
This is 16.5. The Mercedes was 24,000.
I'm not going to pay $8,000 more for something I like a whole lot less.
Okay. Well.
Yep. I'm with you on the BMW. Bear.
This is unique. I haven't seen one before, so I thought it was pretty cool. I think that's a good price.
Okay.
Now, 2002 Chevrolet Z06 in black with some sleepy eyes. Sold for $20,000.
They are drowsy.
Surprisingly okay wheels.
Well, they're factory
stock.
wheels.
Yeah, but they're surprisingly okay for a Corvette.
I think they look great.
It's
Oh
on
my
Wheeler
God.
Dealers.
It was on the episode of Wheeler Dealers.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
I assume that's the American version, not the original.
Correct.
Oh. I think that's the same thing.
Well,
Well, the original was in England.
And then it moved here.
Did it?
Yeah. And then it moved back.
Yep.
I feel like the guy who runs that might have been like doing tax evasion. Allegedly, in my opinion.
It's got upgraded seats.
Not our opinion. Your opinion.
I said in my opinion, allegedly.
Those seats aren't terrible. They're probably
Better than
the stock
factory ones.
Yeah.
It's got heads up.
It's not a great steering wheel.
Oh no.
Ooh, it's got signatures.
Yeah, but you can fix that with a little nail polish remover.
It's got one of those.
Did they sign the airbag cover?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was probably Carol Shelby.
No, it was Anstead and Mike Brewer.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Wonder how much that cost them.
20 grand, huh?
20 grand. 20 grand's cheap for one of these. I didn't see how many miles were on it.
I'm torn by the sleepy headlights.
Sleepy headlights are.
I like the sleepy headlights.
I mean, they open up only a tiny bit, which is nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't disturb the line as much.
Yeah.
And they're better lights probably than the stock ones.
And
Probably.
I kind of like the
But they are sleepy.
tail lights. Instead of
Those
round.
aren't factory taillights either.
Scottish taillights?
Squashed. Elliptical. I like the elliptical taillights better than a round taillight.
He's a fan of Scottish taillights.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, you brought it up.
I feel like it's a euphemism about sheep.
Well, why don't you talk about it then? I apologize to all the Scottish listeners
I've got
for his insensitivity.
like a quarter Scottish.
That makes it okay then.
Does it?
Just be as offensive as you want.
I wasn't being offensive. You brought it up.
No, you brought it up.
You brought it up. I said squashed.
I didn't say anything.
I'm trying to find something positive about a car that I just on principle don't like.
Because you're a Corvette hater.
Nah, just the C2s are good.
It's got cup holders.
Mm-hmm.
Does have cup holders, although they're weirdly done. It's like they were an afterthought.
They were.
Because it didn't come with them.
Well, it's underneath that little square flap is a
is it?
half-inch deep cup holder that doesn't hold anything.
Because I drove that 996 turbo up to Mid-Ohio.
Yeah.
And I was pretty sure it didn't have a cup holder.
Don't they come out of the dash?
That's what I thought.
A couple people said that it pops out of the dash underneath the vents.
Uh-huh.
But it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's just one of those little plastic arms with a thing that falls down.
Yeah.
So that wasn't going to
So
hold.
when you put your drink in it, it breaks it off.
Wasn't going to hold my Yeti.
No, and then spills all over the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And breaks your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just didn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
BMW.
I think that's a good deal.
That is a good deal.
I'm going to say, though, for the record, even though I'm voting for BMW, this Corvette annoys me less than most of its vintage.
I don't know what that.
How many miles were on this Corvette?
99,000.
99.
Fairly low.
Yeah. Huh. That's a pretty good deal.
I think I like the BMW better, though.
Really?
Don't you?
I don't know. I know I like this. I like the way those drive. That would be interesting with the supercharger and see how good it would be.
Because that Corvette's 375, right?
No, those are 405.
And that BMW is probably 340.
No way. 340?
You don't think?
Weren't those like 220 or 240 stock?
240. Yeah.
100 horsepower on a supercharger?
Don't you think?
No way.
Soren?
I don't know. I know which one I'd rather own.
Which one?
The BMW.
Okay.
I bet I'm going with the Corvette, and I bet the interior quality on the Corvette is far superior to that BMW.
BMW looked pretty good.
It looked good now.
It's got 117,000 miles on it.
Yeah, it's probably on its third interior.
And it's 30 years old.
Uh-huh.
I'd say it's doing all right.
It's
How dare you?
3 years older than the...
How dare you?
Are you talking about current state or build quality?
Yes.
The Corvette's not falling apart, but it's certainly going to be rattling right now. And lots
The
of
BMW is
squeaks.
going to be rattling and squeaking.
You talked me into it. BMW.
You guys are silly.
How dare you? All right, my stuff now.
So let's see.
Hurry up, get through it.
Although this seems like a thing I would pick.
No, this is good stuff. What do you mean, hurry up?
It says Winchester. That's cool.
1936 Cord
Westchester.
810 custom 2-door Westchester with 350.
Which is not the same as a Winchester. I like it.
I mean, that's a classic.
It's good front end.
Yep.
Cord 810 is just cool.
Mm-hmm.
Small block Chevy, 700 R4, Ford 9-inch, custom frame.
Did Cord make their own engines?
I think they used Lycoming engines. Might have that wrong.
So at any rate, you're better off with this.
They did not make their own engines. I mean, it's already going to have way more power.
And you can get stuff for it because it's a Chevy.
Interesting.
It's fastback.
Oh, it's a 2-door. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
So those were 4-doors originally. These were suicide doors. They eliminated the back doors.
The 2-door thing suits it.
I think that's cool. You don't like that, Bear?
I don't know. Seems too short.
Yeah.
Or
it seems abbreviated. That's nice.
Or the roof's still on it. I think I like these with the.
Yeah, these were also front-wheel drive originally, which it is no longer.
Right. I think it looks good.
I would prefer it as front-wheel drive, but I won't hold that against
You know
it.
what? I think that is actually pretty good.
What are you talking about? Why would you prefer that as front-wheel drive?
Because that's the way it came. I said I'm not going to hold it against it.
Sure.
Yeah, but we hold it against you, so.
Yes. Why would you ever want front-wheel drive?
Because it's vastly superior for regular driving.
No, it's not.
It
know
is.
it's not.
I don't know that it's
Why
not.
don't you have anything that's front-wheel drive then?
Well, my car is all-wheel drive,
No.
which is mostly front-wheel drive most of the time.
Your car is all-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you buy an all-wheel drive one?
Because all-wheel drive is better than front or rear-wheel drive. It goes all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive.
It doesn't.
Unless
it doesn't.
Unless you're building
being obtuse.
A race car or
in every application
something for towing. No, I am not willing to agree with that.
How is it possible? In what way is front-wheel drive superior?
I don't want to go into it right now. We've had this argument.
Give me one
times.
example.
It works better in adverse conditions.
How?
Because it does.
What works better?
Every car I've had that was rear-wheel drive was an absolute turd in the winter, and the front-wheel drive cars were fine.
Okay, I would argue that that's the inability of the driver to drive the vehicle.
Well, you can argue what you like. I don't want to argue about it at all.
Would you, Bear?
Do you take your E46 out on a snowy day?
I have.
Yeah, but you mostly go with the Tahoe.
And it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially with the limited slip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like this car.
Okay. Next, Dynan 4.6 liter S65 powered 1M style 135i coupe with a 6-speed.
2008 BMW. You missed that part.
I don't care.
Fair enough.
It's weird how many of these are popping up.
With S65s?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's an S65 originally out of?
E92.
3.
I guess I made a lot of those.
This one's got a Dynan 4.6 stroker.
Nice.
Because the standard one's 4 liter. That thing is probably
95,000.
a riot.
Yeah.
Factory 1M fenders, bumper covers.
Oh, so the hood's goof.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I like the wheels. I like the line. The wing puts me off.
It's got Olins. Wow.
Stop text.
Carbon fiber wheels.
Oh, are they Dymax?
No. Carbon Revolution.
Huh.
I think that's who does the
Mustang wheels?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The seats and belts put me off.
Seats are awesome.
I don't want race seats in my car
Why?
because I don't think they're comfortable.
I would probably change the seats out.
To a more mild race seat?
Yeah.
I really like the race seat in
State
my
of
M3.
California Bureau of Automotive Repair.
Those were pretty aggressive, though.
Yeah. The side bolsters are really big.
Yeah.
You say you like the race seat in your M3?
Oh, yeah. It was great.
Oh, I was gonna say you don't have one in it right now.
I used to.
Why'd you take it out?
Did
it go in one of the race
went
cars?
in the Lemons car.
That was a long time ago.
Uh-huh. And I was like, I'll just replace it. And then I bought another seat for, I think, the E30. Spec E30. Maybe that was for the E46. I don't know. Whatever one it is, that's the one Bear's sitting in right now. It is made into an office chair.
Worst decision.
New in bag.
But as you can see from the side bolsters,
They're less bolstery.
I
More
can't see
streetcar-y.
the side bolsters.
they're less bolstery than these. They're more like down here.
Well, I don't like
But
much
it's
in the way of
still,
bolsters.
they're so comfortable though.
They get in the way of my gun and my phone and my knife and the stuff that I wear.
You're driving.
And I don't want to have to
Put
change
it
my
somewhere
outfit to get in the
else.
car.
Jesus Christ.
I want
Can't you
my
get
car
a
to accommodate me, not the other way around.
Accessorize. Get a purse.
get a car holster?
You know, it's funny. I did that once.
Got a purse.
Yeah, well, I did. I won a purse in a raffle.
Did you see the carbon door panels?
Uh-huh. Sure did. This thing's awesome.
And it was only 96.
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't even see this.
I'm looking for stuff I don't like. The hood.
The hood I don't like, but
And the
probably
wing.
needs something with vents in it.
Yeah, then the seats and belts for me.
The wing I could do without.
I would, yeah, but
The
whatever.
thing about those seats is you could sell those seats and buy 2 nice Cobra seats.
Well, I'd just
and
buy
probably have some cash left over.
Not a huge fan of the cage.
Sportster, Recaro Sportsters.
Okay. You might have to spend some extra money there. A little half cage.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
What? You don't?
I don't want a cage in my car.
Oh, Jesus.
What? I don't want a race car. I want a street car.
That is a street car.
It's been race carized.
I'd have to put the carbon intake on it.
Mm-hmm.
Cord.
The Ford?
I vote for the cord.
Oh,
You're silly.
You're wrong.
Well,
You know it. Right
I'm not
there.
wrong,
Yeah.
Okay.
but you cannot agree, and that's okay.
1993 Acura NSX 5-speed.
You know what? We could probably just skip the rest of these.
Sold for $80,000.
Is that 32 or 33? Or whatever the hell it is. I don't know.
That take you a second? I had no idea what you were saying for a second. I was like, 32, 33, what? 1,000? It's a lot more than that.
Funny.
It's 80,000.
Yeah, but don't those come in different iterations, and one of you likes one and the other one likes the other, and neither one of you likes the other?
That's a Nissan GTR.
Whatever.
Which is a front engine straight six twin turbo all wheel drive.
Uninteresting to me.
This is a mid engine V6 rear wheel drive.
Yeah, but they messed up and put this front end on it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's unfortunate.
It has good wheels.
I think the original front end is a lot better on this.
Yeah.
Because the 93 still would have been pop-ups, right?
Yeah. I think that was like a 99 or 98. They came out with that one.
But the rest of it
it's cool.
is pretty good.
Is it turbocharged?
Nope.
Supercharged?
Uh-uh.
Nitrous?
Uh-uh. Usually not for body kits on these, but
yeah, I seem to remember you were making fun of the last one I picked that had a way less of a body kit on it than
no,
this
it did
one does.
not, and it had air.
No, I don't think it had air.
It was on air. Everything you pick is on air.
Nope.
Fair amount of it is. I mean,
That took a while.
to be honest,
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
that's not everything.
Like, hang on. Yeah, most of the things you pick are on air.
It's just a fair amount.
When? When was the
I don't-
last time I picked something with air
I don't
on
think this is better than the 1M.
it?
I'm unwilling
No.
to vote.
This
Say it
is
again.
I'm unwilling to vote.
Why?
I don't like either one of them.
Why don't you like this one?
It just doesn't appeal to
Do you
me.
like Hondas?
I respect Hondas.
Oh,
see how he
There,
dodged
there,
that one.
there are a
Uh-huh.
small number of Hondas that I would actually want to own.
this is a really good one.
This
think
is
they
not,
ruined it.
not one of the ones
They
I would
might
want
have
to
ruined it.
own. Also, I'm kind of against Acura because it's just a Honda that costs more.
No, it's not. This is just a Honda NSX. It was just sold at Acura dealers in the U.S.
But it's basically a Honda.
No,
They should have
it is a
left.
Honda.
They should have left the front end alone.
Yeah, you're right. All right, 1 Series.
Yeah.
All right. Turbocharged 2533cc powered 1970 Volkswagen Beetle 5-speed.
Huh.
Soren will chime in at any moment with how many cubic inches that is.
Do you want me to?
No, but you will.
Then I won't.
70.
A 70?
A 70. Super Beetle?
Type 4. I don't think it's a Super Beetle in 70. That was like 72 or 3, wasn't it?
Or
Or 4.
I thought it was 70, but maybe not.
Was it 70? Okay.
We'll look at the suspension, I suppose.
Turbocharged air cooled. That's just got to be so hot. Everything back there is just going to be hot all the time.
I hope it's
cool
good.
stuff.
The paint color is amazing
It's good paint color. Why would you put those wheels on it?
because it's Porsche blue.
Yeah, but those are the bad Porsche wheels.
I don't.
And you've gone out of your way to put them on something.
Front fenders are
didn't have
widened by 2 inches, rears widened by 3 inches.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
To accommodate the wheels.
It looks super Beetle-y.
7.5s and 9s.
I like those seats. Like the steering wheel.
How much of that is out of a Porsche?
I think the wheels and the paint.
Well, the seats don't look very Volkswagen, nor does the
I think
steering
they
wheel.
were like new, like Mark IV.
The fan is definitely not Volkswagen.
It's like they got it off of a school bus.
I think that's unfair.
What?
All right, we're going to listen to this one
Whoa.
because I saw a comment that said it doesn't sound like a Volkswagen. Oh.
Because it sounds like a Subaru.
Yeah, it does sound like a Subaru.
Yeah, I thought I liked it.
It kind of sounds like a. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't sound like one of those whistly Beetles.
Is that pillow in the passenger footwell?
Probably the car cover.
Yeah.
It's a lot less turbo noise than I thought there would be.
Yeah, there's a little bit of whistly whoosh noises. Anyway, that sounds
Sounds
kind of
good.
neat.
Sounds like a motorcycle or a Subaru.
I hadn't looked real close at that 1 Series though.
Yeah, this is basically garbage compared to
What?
that thing.
So I would change the wheels on this, but this gets my vote.
Yeah,
Really?
everything else is trash.
What are you talking about?
I like this way better.
Huh?
I like this.
You like this way better.
I like air cooled things.
He's just
Since
making
when?
stuff up now.
I've always
It's got
liked
911 headlights. That's what was throwing me off.
I like the color.
And the fenders are
I like the way
wide.
it sounds.
It's pretty cool.
I would change the wheels because I don't like those wheels in general. But otherwise, I would rather spend 26 grand on this
Hate
than
the taillights.
whatever that was.
Yeah,
for
they
that
needed to put the small ones out.
Yep.
bastardized car.
And the same thing with the bumpers.
Yeah.
Look better with the little chrome bumpers.
40 grand. Still half as much. I like it.
It's pretty sweet, though. How much? 39?
Yeah.
Probably the most expensive Beetle ever sold.
Oh, I doubt that very much.
All right.
Probably the coolest, most expensive Beetle ever sold.
I mean, that's pretty awesome.
No wait, Sword.
Well, I vote for what I want.
Okay.
Here you go. Vote for this.
I happen to like these. It's a project, though.
This is the cheapest car that sold on Bring a Trailer this week.
Is that how you found it?
That's exactly how I
sorted
found
by
it.
sold price and just picked the cheapest thing.
Exactly.
Nice. Never even thought.
Well, I think I picked the highest price last episode, possibly.
Maybe.
I like the wheels on this a lot.
So
Okay.
for $1,500, I was like, well, all right.
It's a
I
car.
don't have any desire to ever. Oh,
It's a fucked up car.
$1,500.
It states that the car should not be driven.
yeah. It's probably never going to look much different than this.
But I like the wheels. I like the shape.
It's going to go in somebody else's garage, and
The color's not great.
That's the only rust spot, which it's probably not. That's not that bad.
It said the seller notes extensive rust on the underside and that it should not be driven.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Until it's repaired.
Well.
All right. I don't think that beats the 1 Series.
You know what? I'm going to vote for it.
It's a Sonnet 3.
Because I don't like the 1 Series.
Well, you'd be wrong. I would suspect.
Fair. 1 Series.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Baja Bug. Supercharged M3.
You know what? I'm going to vote for the Baja Bug.
There.
I'm going to vote for the M3.
You buy a Baja Bug.
I was just taking a last look to see if, I buy Baja Bug.
It's expensive.
It is kind of expensive.
M3.
All right, so this is 16. This is pretty cheap. So
cheap.
we got 2 white BMW Coupes.
One of which looks good, and the other of which is terrible.
That's not terrible.
It's terrible.
Mm-mm.
It's been ruined.
Nope.
It's got the wankery splitter thing on the front, and the tow hook, and the wing, and the half cage, and the seats.
No.
Yeah, it's all the stuff I do to my car.
But it's got a 4.6 liter Dynan
Don't care.
S65 6-speed. Olins.
Revs to over 8,000
You
RPM.
can't make up for douchebaggery with power.
He's calling you a douchebag.
That's fine.
I'm calling this a douchebaggery thing.
All right.
Well, this is way better.
And it's literally like 17% of the price for the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bear,
Yeah.
are you going with the 135?
Yeah.
Soren, you're
M3.
going with the E36 M3?
Yes, even though I don't like E36 M3s in general.
I don't know how. Well, you're not selling me on the E36 M3, that's for sure.
I just don't like the front end of them in general. But
Okay.
but it's so much more tastefully done.
This is so much cooler. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Well, I'm terribly disappointed.
I am not. I didn't realize that was as cool as it is.
Disappointed I don't have $100,000 to just go buy a cool car.
That is true every single moment of every single day.
Yep. And on every episode of In the Garage.
And on that note, like and subscribe and share and comment.
Thanks for watching.
Commenting.